Hello, in this video I'm going to show you what a function is in Python and how to create and run one. So let's begin. Let's say assume I want to carry out an addition without a function. This is how I'm going to do it. I will just write print, just say 4 plus 6. So you see I have 10. If I want to carry out another addition, I will just write print 5 plus 9. So if I run it, you can see 14. So, but if I want to use a function, I'm going to create a function that carries out addition. So to create a function in Python, you're going to write def. Def here means tells Python that I want to create a function. So the name of the function will be add. That means addition, or let me just write addition complete. First of all, after you write def, then you write the function name. So the function name here is addition. Then you add parentheses. Parentheses is used to add argument into the function and also to call the function. So since it is addition, we are going to add two numbers. So the numbers I'm going to write them as A and B. So then after the parentheses, you add a colon. A colon indicates that the function, that's where the function starts. Then you press enter. So after pressing enter, you can see where the cursor is 4 indentation from the beginning of DEF. So what we're going to return, then you write, we're going to add A and B. So we're going to write return A plus B. So that means the function is going to add A and B. So let's run it. So now if you want to use the function, you're just going to write addition. That's the name of the function. So the name of the function is addition. Then after that, inside the parentheses, you're going to, since it's going to add two numbers, we're going to put two numbers. We're going to write just 4, 6. When you run it, you see you have 10. When you want to use the function again, you call the function against addition. Then I will write 5, 9. You see it will give me 14. So let's create another function again that does subtraction of two numbers. So we're going to write again def. Then after def, then we write subtraction. So we also write our parentheses inside it. Since we're going to subtract two numbers, so let's just call the numbers. You can still call it A, comma B. So then put your colon to indicate the start of the function. Then press enter. You can see the indentation is 4 space from the beginning of the def, like this. Let me go back with the cursor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we'll just write since return. So return, then since we are going to subtract, we just write A minus B. Then we run it. So now if we want to run our subtraction function, what we just do is just do subtraction. We call the function subtraction subtraction subtraction. Maybe my spelling is not correct. Then we just write 10, then comma 6. That means 10 minus 6. Let's run it unless you can see 4. So like I told you, the parenthesis in the front of subtraction is used to call the function. Let me show you. If you just write subtraction without the parenthesis, let's run it and you will see what will happen. Let me run it. You can see the function is not callable. So but if I add the parenthesis and run it again, you can see it shows an error. It said that the subtraction function is missing two required positional argument A and B, that I didn't include the positional argument here, this A and B. So now let's add the positional argument. Let's do 20 minus 8. So it should be 12. So you can see the subtraction has happened. So that's what a function does. So it's a reusable block of code that perform a specific task. You can see here we create two functions, one for addition and one for subtraction. There are functions that don't take argument inside, like this one. This function takes argument a and b. So let's create a function that doesn't take an argument. So let's create a function def. So then after def is the name of the function. Let's say greet. So the parentheses and the colon, and press enter. Since we want the function to just greet, so we'll just write return. If you want to, you can just write print, but if you want to, you can just write return, then hello, nice to meet you. So now let's run it. So now let's call the function greet, and every time I call greet, you can see it will just return hello, nice to meet you. Let's run it and let's see. You can see hello, nice to meet you, because it doesn't take an argument. Assuming I want to add an argument, let's say I can change the function to take an argument. I'll say name, so it should take an argument called name. So here I will make an improvement. I will write a formatted string. Don't worry if you don't know it. I will just write hello, then I will include the name. I will include the name and see hello, then I'll put the name inside curly brackets. So if I run it now, let me run it here. So now if I run it, it will ask me, if I run it like this, it will ask me to put an argument. You can see great missing one required positional argument name, that I didn't include the argument inside this place. So let me just write my name. So let me just say Isa. So now when I run it, it will say hello Isa, nice to meet you. You can see hello Isa, nice to meet you. So basically that's how to create a function in Python. Thank you. Bye bye.